Hi, and welcome to day 5 of radicals. Today we are dividing radicals. Just like yesterday with the multiplying, we have some steps that we need to take care of. And step number 1 is to divide outsides. And step number 2 is to divide insides. When I say divide outsides, I mean outside the radical and inside the radical. And the last step is to simplify. Okay, when we do our problems, I have 26 divided by the square root of 24, 26 radical 24 divided by 2 radical 3. I can rewrite that as a fraction. So it becomes 26 radical 24 divided by 2 radical 3. The fraction bar simply means divided by. And I'm going to divide my outsides. 2 goes into 26 13 times. And 3 goes into 24 8 times. So I've divided. And now I can simplify. 8 breaks down to 4 times 2. So the square root of 4 is 2 times the 13 out in front, which is 26 radical 2. The 4 there. Alright, for number 2, we have 45 radical 40 divided by 60 radical 10. Because 45 does not go into 60 evenly, or 60 into 45 evenly, I'm going to just treat this as a fraction and reduce it. So the largest number that goes into both 45 and 60 is 15. 15 goes into 45 3 times. 15 goes into 60 4 times. My radicals can actually divide. 40 divided by 10 is 4. So that means I have 3/4 times the square root of 4. The square root of 4 is 2, so I have 3/4. So that is 3/4 times 2. 2 cancels with the 4, that becomes a 2. So I'm just left with 3/2. For number 3, I have square root of 10 divided by 3 square root of 2. That's a 1 in front of the 10. So that's really saying 1/3 times, if I divide radical 10 by radical 2, I'd get radical 5. So it's just radical 5 over 3. For number 4, I have to do what I call the pretzel. First I divide the first term and the denominator, so radical 72 divided by radical 8 would be radical 9, plus I have to divide over there. I've got radical 32 divided by radical 8, which would be radical 4. I can simplify my radicals to 3 plus 2, which is 5. Alright, for number 5, same type of problem. So I divide the first terms, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. 24 divided by radical 2 is radical 12, plus 12 divided by 4 is 3, and radical 2 divided by radical 2 is just 1. So I break 12 down to 4 times 3. Square root of 4 is 2 times the 2 out in front becomes 4 radical 3 plus 3. Number 6 is exactly the same type of problem where we divide, except this time I don't have anything out in front of the radical to divide by the 4, so I just think of it as a 1, and I just divide the inside, so I get radical 25, and I'd be left with the 4 there. Same thing's going to happen over here. 8 divided by 2 is radical 4. So when I simplify, I have 5 minus 2 over 4, which is just 3/4. And that's all there is to it. Dividing radicals is really quite easy.